is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to make the Square Sun Lacy Crochet Shawl. And to do this, I used this Lacy yarn. It's soft. It's 55% cotton and 45% acrylic. And as you can see, it's 361 yards, 330 meters, and 100 grams and 3.53 ounces. And I got 3 of these, and I used 2 full ones and almost half of this. So it takes quite a bit of yarn, but no more than 3. So also this yarn I would guess is about 3 ply for the US and 8 ply for the UK and Australia. So you're also going to need a 5mm hook or a size H hook. So let me move this out of the way. So go ahead and grab your yarn. I'm just going to be using this thick stuff so you can see it. And your 5mm hook. And let's get started. Okay, this stitch is worked in multiples of 12 plus 5. So what you do is you'll chain in multiples of 12 until it's as long as you like, and then you'll add plus 5. I did a full chain of 185, and I came out with the size that I have, which is 58 by 25 inches or 147 by 65 centimeters, which is pretty good size. I would say it's perfect if you like big shawls and you're a smaller person, or it'll fit a medium just fine. But if you want it to be large, and you're a large woman, or probably not, a man wouldn't wear this, so if you're a large woman, then you want to add, and you want to make it bigger, then just add in multiples of 12 until it's as big as you like. So when you're ready to get started, you'll want to chain loosely. So you chain 1, pull up just a little bit before you chain your next one. You do not want to have a bunch of tight chains like this. If you do, then when you have your shawl formed, it will start to pull here on the beginning chain like this. And you don't want that. You want it to all be nice and even and square. So it's very important to chain loosely at the very beginning. And to do that, all you need to do is just pull up slightly before doing your next chain. And when you do this a few times, you will get used to it. Don't make your chain too big, because it will also be noticeable when you're done doing your chains. Just make them loose and as uniform as you can, like this. So do your chaining loosely to the size that you desire. Like I said, multiples are 12 plus 5. And I'll see you back here in a moment. Okay, once you've got your beginning chain made, you want to do a double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So double crochet and put a double crochet here in the 5th chain, and then chain 1. Then you want to skip 1 stitch, and then in the next you want to put a double crochet, and I'm going in through the top loop only. I'm only using the single loop at the top. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and then the next, using the top stitch only, put a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, then double crochet and chain 1. You'll want to continue to do this all the way down your chain. Double crochet 1, skip double crochet 1, chain 1, skip a stitch, and then in the next stitch do another double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch. Repeat this down your chain, and when you get to the very end of the chain, you should have a double crochet, and if you don't, check down your line and make sure that you skipped a stitch in between. And at the end of this chain, you should be ending with a double crochet in the last stitch. And if you don't, then you might have missed skipping one in between. The chains are wider, so it can be easier to forget to skip one or do one in the next stitch by accident. So always try to watch for that. And so do that, and I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, at the end of the row, you should have something like this. To start round 2, you want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn your work. Now in the very next stitch, which is your double crochet, you're going to be putting a double crochet. Double crochet. Really quick, I want to explain to you, in this project, we're never going to be working in the spaces in between. And as you can remember, we did a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. We will never be using the chain 1s or the spaces left by doing the chain 1s. So when I say next stitch, I will always be talking about the next double crochet. We will never be skipping a double crochet. We're going to be working with every single double crochet. So if you find that you are short on the end, go back and make sure that you didn't skip any of the double crochets. So we're always going to be working with one stitch and the next, okay? We're only going to be working with the double crochets. So when I say next stitch, you're going to be doing a double crochet in the top of the double crochet. This chain 4 counts as a double crochet in chain 1. Now you want to do a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next stitch, which is the next double crochet, you want to do a triple crochet. And the difference between a triple crochet and a double crochet is, instead of yarning over once, you yarn over twice. And you go into that next double crochet, pull up a loop, and with a double crochet you pull through 2 loops twice, and with triple crochet you'll pull through 2 loops 3 times. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2 3 times. And you want to put a triple crochet in the next 3 stitches as well. So triple crochet, yarn over twice, triple crochet in the next double crochet, yarn over twice, triple crochet in the next double crochet. Now you have 4 triple crochets in a row. And now you want to chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the next stitch, you'll be putting a double crochet. Chain 1. In the next stitch, put a double crochet. And that's your first set. Each set will always begin with a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and end with a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And you can see on the actual shawl here that it's in squares. And the reason why it looks like it's in squares, because as you can see, you have your double crochet, chain 1 on the beginning and on the end, making this middle section, which is, this is what we just did, the 4 triple crochets. So we're doing our bottom part of our square. So that was our first set, essentially. So now we're ready to start basically our next square. So what you want to do is chain 4 and then triple crochet in the next 4 stitches. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you've got your next 4 triple crochets. So you want to do a chain 4 again on this side of them. And then you'll do your double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet. You have your chain 5 here, which 3 is going to count as your double crochet, and then the 4th here is going to count as the skipped stitch. So count up 1, 2, 3, and then the third chain from the bottom. This is where you're going to be putting your triple crochet. Your double crochet, sorry. So that is how you're going to do your first round. So you'll want to continue to do this. Your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 4, then do your 4 triple crochets. Then on the other side of the triple crochets, you'll always do your chain 4, then double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You'll continue that for all of row 2. And you should end the row just like I showed you here by having the 2 double crochets. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so for rows 3 through 6, so for the next 4 rows, they will be worked like I'm about to show you. So you'll do rows 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 rows exactly the way I'm about to show you now. So for row 3, you're always going to start with a chain of 4, turn, then in your next double crochet, you will put a double crochet. Then you want to chain 4. And then now working in the top stitches of our triple crochets from last round, you will be putting a single crochet in each of the 4 triple crochets here. So going into the top of the first triple crochet, doing a single crochet. Next triple crochet, you'll do a single crochet. Just like that. You work 1 single crochet in each of the top. Then you'll want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to end this square, you'll be doing the same thing. Doing a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And that's how you did your first section. And again, when you're ready to start your next section here, you will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again single crochet in the top of the triple crochets from last round. You have 4 of them, so you're doing 4, a total of 4 single crochets, and then you'll chain 4 on the other side of this, and then again you'll be doing your double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet, and you'll be doing this through the whole for round 3 through 6 for 4 total rounds. And when you get to the very end of the round, you have your chain here of 4. You'll want to do your double crochet in the top of the 3rd, so you're leaving your 4th chain as the space. So count 1, 2, 3 and put your double crochet into this 3rd chain. And that's how you end the round, and then you just start the next round right up. When you get to the very end, you'll chain 4 again, then you'll turn and repeat the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and finish my 4 rounds of this, and I will see you at the very end of row 6, and I'll show you how to do row 7. So you just got done with row 6, and you have your 4 rows of your single crochets here. And you can tell, because sometimes it can be difficult with you going back and forth to be able to see the stitches, but if you count these chain 4s on the side, you should have a total of 5. You have your first triple crochet row and then a chain 4 for each of your single crochet rows that you did here. So that's the end of row 6. So to do row 7, you want to chain 4, and then you will turn. Now usually we do a chain 4 in between here, but first let's do our double crochet to begin this. So we always got to do our double crochet in our first here. So you'll chain 4, do a double crochet in the first stitch, and then in our single crochets here at the beginning, how we did our triple crochet in each stitch here, and we always did our chain 4 at the beginning, we won't be doing that for the last stitch. you'll actually be chaining 1 in between each triple crochet that you do. So instead of doing the chain 4 at the beginning, we're just going to do a triple crochet in our first single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 1. Then do your next triple crochet, worked in the next single crochet, then chain 1. Then do your next triple crochet and chain 1. And then I'm doing my last triple crochet here and chain 1. And that's how you do the top part of the sun. And then again, you'll always be doing your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And again, note, we're not doing a chain 4 here. You are just going to go right in and do your double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. Then you start into your next set. So again, you'll want to chain 1, then do a triple crochet in your first single crochet, chain 1, triple crochet, chain 1, oops, triple crochet, chain 1, so it's my third, and then do my last triple crochet and chain 1. Got my 4 triple crochet, chain 1s, and then again you'll do your double crochet, chain 1, and then you'll do your next double crochet, chain 1, then you'll start the process all over again. And when you get to the end of the row, like you've been doing to this point so far, you'll count up 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in this third chain you will put a double crochet. So you'll continue to do that for the whole round, for round 7, and then I will show you how to do row 8. I keep saying round, I make too many hats. Okay, anyway, for row 8 you'll want to chain 4, turn, then again in your first stitch here you will be doing a double crochet and chain 1. Now you're going to be finishing the way you began. You're going to be doing 1 double crochet, chain 1 in each stitch. So I'm going to go into my next stitch, which is my triple crochet here, and chain 1. On the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1. Again, remember, you're not going to be working in any of the spaces in this project. You're only going to be working in the stitches. So do not skip any stitches. Go in each stitch, this row for row 8, and just do 1 double crochet, chain 1. And you will do this for the remainder of the row. So finish this up and I'll see you back here in a moment. Okay, I just finished, and that is the full motif completed. So to continue doing this shawl, you will be repeating rows 2 through 8 at least 7 more times. I did mine for a total of 8. So this would be my first, and then I made 7 more for a total of 8, and it was a great size for me. If you want it to be shorter, then of course you can do 1 motif less, or if you want it more, you can add another one. But basically you're going to be repeating rows 2 through 8 again and again. So I'm going to show you the repeat of row 2, just to get you an idea of now what you're going to be repeating, which would be this row here. So again, when you're ready to start to repeat the motif, you're going to chain 4, turn, then in the next stitch you're going to be putting your double crochet, and then now we're going to go back to the chaining 4 in between the next stitch and the following 3 stitches. So the next 4 stitches you'll be putting a triple crochet, So now that I got my 4 triple crochets, again chain 4, and then you'll do your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then again you'll do your chain 4, and then you'll start your triple crochet in the next, and then you'll just keep repeating, like I said, rows 2 through 8 until it's as wide, or however you want to look at it, to your fitting. So that is it. That is how you're going to make the Square Sun Lacy shawl. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to like and share this video, and please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I will have a pattern with step-by-step pictures on how to do this shawl on my website, www.meladorascreations.com. Thank you so much for watching.